So a lot of people have been asking how I place my Rode mics for my driving videos and how I get the turbo noise, exhaust noise, everything like that. So I'm about to put y'all on and show you where I put it, how I mount them up, little secret sauce to get right next to your turbo and your exhaust tips. I will drop a sound clip at the end of this video on what my setup sounds like with these mics, so you can get an idea of what yours might sound like. So stay tuned to the end to see that. So the first location in the engine bay, there's this metal bracket in here that has a hole in it that I just put a screw on, and I've got this piece of aluminum. It's kind of jank, but it's right next to my turbo and the external wastegate, so it gets a lot of those noises. Now I numbered my mics 1 and 2, so I always know on the main controller which gain volume I'm adjusting. So keep that in mind if you're going to place your mics. Remember which one's which. But yeah, these just have a clip on the back, and then I just slide this clip right over top of it, so it hooks on and sits just like that, and it hasn't come off. It hasn't gotten too hot yet, and I did my super long, it was only a 17-minute video, but it was probably an hour's worth of driving, and it didn't get too hot, and it stayed there the whole time. So that's how I do the engine bay. So now the exhaust, now I took a metal chip clip with wrap buffer material like you'd use for vinyl wrapping. It is full of hair from my pocket, and put that on the ends because I put it right here on my diffuser. I just clip it on, that way it doesn't rub it too bad. And then same thing with my number 1 mic. I'll just take this clip on the back and I'll clip it over top. It's hard to do with one hand. Hold on. No, I don't know if you can see, but there's little teeth on this, and there's 2 sets. So the first set grips on that chip clip just like that. And then, yeah, the chip clip, I just put right on there like that. And that hasn't fallen off on me. I've also gone through the rain, and these have worked good. Yeah, that's how I do that. I see a lot of people also have the DJI mics, which have a magnet on the back of the clip right here that they just magnet to their trunk, their license plate, and then same thing in the engine bay. But you just want to get as close to your turbo, wastegate, whatever, and exhaust as best you can. I believe, hold on, my neighbor is absolutely bumping. Anyways, I believe you can on the DJI. I know you can on this Rode mic. This is the Wireless Go 3. You can adjust each mic, the gain input. That way they can be at different volumes. You can also do split audio recording or merged. So if you really want to get into deep post processing, you can do split and adjust one over the other. For me, I just do merged. It's easiest. And I just adjust the gain to be less on the turbo and more on the exhaust, because the engine bay, there's less wind noise. So it's trying to compensate for that. And it actually makes the exhaust quieter. So that's the way I do it. And then when I do merged, it also makes it come out of both headphones, if you're using headphones, or both speakers on the TV, whatever, the same. Because I've had people say when I did split that they were uneven, and one side had turbo, one side had exhaust, and I haven't gone through all the process. I'm trying to figure it out quite yet, so I just do merged and roll with it.